Okay, now that the mic is working probably, it should be good. I don't really know. Alright, let me just. Where's my desktop audio? Um,
Live, and truly anything can happen. And you know what? I'm going to say it. I want a Max GG's and John A final.
I did not expect that to get a cheer.
Or I want a lifesteal final. I want SB versus the rap. I want friendly fire. I want problems.
All right, it's finally time. I want to hear how excited every single one of you in this building are, because it's time for the walkouts. Let's hit it.
now it's working. Alright. Oké, waarom werkt het? Waarom is het niet aan het werken? Dat vind ik niet leuk. Zit het hier nog? Nee. Why? Is it? I don't know. Is it working? Maybe. Alright. Alright. This is now working. And it's pretty much no delay. The way there is. I'm just hearing myself. That's not what I want. Right? Uh-huh. Uh-huh. No. Great. Now I'm hearing myself.
You ready for this? Just like F5, just kind of like look around, you know, kind of like.
Great. Here. So.
Jumping who's dragon is dead! Johnny on half out! Jumping who now advocates put everybody down to the fountain! Johnny's dragon still alive! Jumping who's dragon is taking a while to die! Johnny's dragon is on! It's dead! Both dragons are dead!
I don't know if the audio is working correctly,
That is how we.
but let me.
Personal best! It's the free match. Enjoy our
I hope everybody's doing well. Desktop properties. I hope everybody's doing well. Desktop properties. The audio is not working. I'm not. Filter. Audio not working. Huh? I don't know if the audio is any good or so, but maybe like that, and just advise maybe. I don't know if the audio is any good or so. I don't even know if you can hear it. The audio is pretty bad, but where's the desktop audio? Maybe. I don't even know if you can hear it. Default. The audio is pretty bad, but where's the desktop audio? I don't even know if you can hear it. Default. I don't know if that made it worse or better. Probably worse. Like I'm watching it on my phone right now, and it sounds noisy. I don't really like that, but I need to figure this out. Yeah, where is watching it on my phone right now, and it sounds. Alright, I just heard it back. Alright, the audio sounds good, but I cannot hear the thing. Minecraft Live. I cannot hear it. So why isn't the audio sounds good, but cannot noise suppression? No, I don't know. Maybe game capture the screen. Well, maybe I'll just do audio output.
Yeah, I know. I know. Clueless. All right, it's all right. It's all right. Where are we digging? Sunyon rings. Perfect.
It's all right.
Well played.
It's all right.
Community Unk, the oldest guy here, but don't let that fool you. It's CPK!
Coached by his partner in crime, the mid-match analyst, Fulham!
No! Hello, I'm Silver. People know me for my two major achievements. Zero cycling in front of 90,000 people and beating Minecraft in 7 minutes while drunk.
Mine straight down. Okay? Yeah. And just, not straight down, but like...
Ah, well, maybe I should.
Oh my god!
Oh
Wait,
my god!
But SV is a guaranteed 3-minute purge, and Max does not.
No, no.
Max doesn't.
No, not
This
like
could be the make or break.
Not like this.
Yep.
Max.
Oh my god!
He's flipped, he knows flip time. He knows it. He knows it.
Come on.
Maybe.
Come on.
Maybe.
Please. Please. Come on. It's got to be so close. Come on. Come on. Yes! We did it! We won!
Hey, formidable life still force and season 2 champion SB.
Please. Please. Come on. It's got to be so close. Come on. Come on. Yes! We did it! We won!
All right, can I get one final round of applause for everyone on the stage right now?
That was some cool walkout.
Yeah.
You see the 6-7 handshake? Fulham and he's too old for that, so.
So, now it should be good. All right.
Cool walkout. You see the 6-7 handshake? Fulham and he's too old for that, so.
All right. Now, probably good enough. Everything's good enough. All right. Now, all right, that's good. All right. So good so far. I wish I could have gone here, because I am Dutch. I live in the Netherlands. That's all I'm gonna say. I could have gone there, but had some issues. But everything is doing it now. Wait. Is it? I cannot tell. Alright, where is the... But everything is doing it now. Wait. Where's the... Is it? Huh? I cannot tell. Where's the audio? God damn it. No, it's not that one. Alright, where is the... But it's doing it now. Wait. Where's the... Is it? I cannot Where's the audio? No. Desktop audio. Maybe I need to do this the default. No. That's not it either. Maybe that one. Nope, that's also not the one. No. Damn it, I just had it. Why is it not working? No. Just why is it not working? Damn it. Here we go again. Like this should be doing it.
Absolutely. Molly's a smart one for that. I mean, that's what I tell my students as well. That's what we want to watch out for here. The safety versus the speed is going to be a constant battle today.
Honestly, how do you think this bracket's going to fill out? You can see him taking the stage now. Oh my goodness me.
Now, finally, their moments here.
Yeah, I couldn't agree more. What do you reckon we can expect to see in the picks and bans? I know that John A loves to absolutely blast Ruin Portal private rooms, just bang, bang, bang. But I don't know how either of these runners fare when it comes to finding the buried treasure chest.
Yeah, absolutely. So the three other ones on land, they're going to be something to watch out for because Village, especially, a lot of food that you can grab. And then Desert Temple and Ruin Portal. Desert Temple, TNT can play a big side of things, especially in the Fortress Spit, blowing up the Blaze Spawner with that, saving some explosives. And Ruin Portal, as you mentioned, very, very fast seed type. We could be seeing some sub-10s here today.
Dude, if we see a sub-10 on stage, I will go crazy. You'll see more energy come from me than a dying star, man. Oh my god.
I know we're going to go crazy. I think you guys are going to go crazy too in the crowd if we see a sub-10, right?
Yes, I love to see that. Oh my goodness.
It's going to be
also,
great.
Something that I think's cool about the Village seed, even though it's typically a more linear seed, I like how the extra food makes the players more aggressive. I love how we see far. Then there's no risk of having to hunger reset on the blind, hunger reset in the stronghold.
Absolutely.
And even though You know, it's a village. You know what to expect.
Yes.
Like, it's a solved science, the village seed.
Well, it's interesting you say that, Toho, because at a beginner level, I completely agree with you. But we've seen at the higher level in MCSR ranked playoffs where Village has become a seed where the routing, making sure that you're planning everything exactly the right way matters a lot. And a lot of these coaches have either played in playoffs or are very familiar with it. So I'm really curious. I think Village actually might be the overworld type where we see the coaching matter the most.
Really?
Yeah, I really do.
What about versus Desert Temple?
I think Desert Temple, maybe we see a little bit more with the TNT for like use in the Nether. We see like the coaches really about when to use the TNT, but I really think that overworld village routing, when to get food, how many beds to get, you know, maybe even toggling for hard, for lava. Those are all things where these coaches really have to be on top of.
Dude, I pray we don't have any Woodlight situations.
Oh,
today.
yeah.
Bro, the 30-second unskippable cutscene of the Woodlight, I can't accept it.
I know, and some of these runners as well. I mean, they've had their horror stories with Woodlight as well.
Portal, waiting for fire spread. Oh my god.
Yeah, that would be a disaster.
If they do find themselves in a situation where they can't find Flint, though, they've got to, like, set up the portal beforehand.
Absolutely.
Like, you've got to try to overlap that
Set it up as early as possible.
And look at this head-to-head. We have John A, coached by Fruitberries. Nominal Gravy, coached by Feinberg. John A's fun fact is that he beat his coach in a 1v1. Not sure that's something we want to be bragging about.
No, I don't worry about the chemistry there. I mean, John A was actually talking to me about this morning. It is a speedrun 1v1, Tubbo. It was a private room speedrun that John A beat Fruit in. Yes, and I mean, Nominal Gravy, good at Minecraft Hardcore. You might think maybe you're watching and thinking, I don't know how much that really helps with speedrunning. I mean, Nominal Gravy knows how to not die. That's important.
And we've already established this is the most important thing.
Yes, absolutely, absolutely here. I mean, the coaching as well. Feinberg versus Fruitberries. I want to talk about the chemistry here, too, because Fruitberries has coached John A forever now. I mean, I don't remember when Midoffs 1 was, but it has to be close to a year at this point.
It must
where
be.
John A and Fruitberries have really built this chemistry up. Meanwhile, on the other side, Feinberg is coaching Nominal Gravy for the first time here today.
Oh, so you think they have pre-established rapport?
Yeah, look at them. They're laughing. They're having a great time. They're stress-free. Little bit, maybe more stress, a little bit more tension on the side of things over here.
How do you think that communication
So, Feinberg describes his coaching as a very passive approach. Very passive approach. Lets the students do their own thing. And normally in mid-offs, that can be a little hard, especially when you're teaching everyone the basics. But Nominal Gravy, someone who's won a mid-offs in the past, has that basic experience. And Feinberg is such a smart runner. In my opinion, probably the smartest runner on the stage here today. Has that knowledge to really see things ahead of time. And when Nominal Gravy has the basics down, having those little tips from Feinberg come in could really actually impact him more than maybe other players.
It's almost like
Finally,
polishing
everything's working.
like a window.
Sweet
You know,
Jesus.
Nominal Gravy, transparent, but he could shine, you know?
He really
shine in the
could
light.
shine. He really could shine. I think he's honestly,
way
like, I
too
think there's a
long to
couple
figure
underdog
out.
picks here, like Nominal Gravy, CPK. I think out of those to really pull off here, I think Nominal Gravy is the one to look out for the most.
Yeah, well, why don't we actually end the mystery of what seed they're going to be playing?
Let's do it. It's going to be exciting to see. I mean, I can't wait. I'm really curious. If I had to guess, I think Buried Treasure is still something we're going to see here banned pretty commonly, but the game plan is you really want your opponent to ban
you want to
Buried
try
Treasure.
force that ban so then you get more control over the seed.
Absolutely. It's going to be John A's ban first, and he's going to ban Desert Temple, which is a really surprising C-type temple because Desert Temple is one of the ones that we see always picked in middle.
Yeah, I think it might be the most played seed in the middle.
I think you're right. I think you're right. So Nominal Gravy is going to be able to ban whatever they want now. I'm not sure. Maybe you ban like Shipwreck here if you're Nom. Try and go Ocean. It's going to be So it is going to be an Ocean seed, but it is a force. I mean, you have that option to ban it later if you're Nom. It's interesting to ban it early. I think it plays your hand a little bit. It's not a strategy that I love, but maybe you're really uncomfortable with it that you just don't want to take any chances.
Yeah, because it's just so much variance. Yeah. Oh, wow. Taking out all of my favorite overworld types.
So this is really interesting, though, for Nominal, because now you have a pick between Shipwreck and Ruin Portal, two very fast seed types without any food guaranteed at a high level. Like, Shipwreck, you are guaranteed food, but it's like, it could just be rotten flesh.
It really means a lot.
And he's going to ban Shipwreck.
The first seed of the day.
Ruin Portal. And John A has to be electric. John A has to be so happy.
It's his favorite seed type. Do they not know how often he spams this in private rooms?
You gotta do the scouting report. You gotta do the scouting
someone's
report.
gotta tell Nom. Oh my goodness.
Wow. I mean, we could see a sub 10 on the first seed, Tubbo.
If we see a sub 10 on the first seed, I don't even know what.
We're gonna jump out of our non-existent chairs.
We're gonna leap off of this balcony behind us. Oh my goodness.
I mean, something to note though before we hop into this game, there's different types of ruin portals, right? So there's ruin portals where you're able to complete it with obsidian in ranked, and there's ruin portals where you have to use a bucket with lava and water to complete it, and that can be really impactful because the ones where you complete it with just obsidian is very, very, very fast. The other variant, still fast, but a little bit more thought process, a little bit more thinking going into that early on, a lot less linear. So not just the seed type here, what type of ruin portal we see is very important.
Oh, absolutely. I couldn't agree more. I think also something to look out for. I don't want to say it, but looting 3. Come on.
Loot it. That's
all
real.
the difference.
I mean, even just enchantments in general, right? You get a efficiency axe that can make your overworld so fast. You get gold pickaxes in general. Blast through netherrack.
Fire aspect as well.
Fire aspect for food. Absolutely. That can be a huge thing to look out for.
Or even golden carrots as well.
Yes, golden carrots. We can even see enchanted golden apples in ruin portal chests, which would be absolutely crazy.
Dude,
you get that fire res right off the bat. Unbelievable. So a lot of things to watch out for. Also, ruin portal, I know it's a very fast seed, but it is also a seed type that is beginner friendly because you can get gold armor early on, and then you're not worrying about that when you enter the bastion and have to deal with piglins. They're not going to be mad at you. Or even if you don't get armor, you can get some distraction gold. You can get glycerine melons in a chest, which you can't eat, but they work for distraction. So a lot of things to look out for when we hop into the seed.
Dude, we're in portal first. This is like unprecedented in the middle. So we always get a safe seed normally.
It's normally
like a village, desert temple.
It's off.
It's absolutely.
John A, I'm worried for Nominal Gravy, I'm not going to lie. As his roommate, I'm not biased. I am actively playing for his downfall. Do you know
I was going to say, are you biased the other way?
I'm biased the other way,
okay.
Sure. The amount of times I've been trying to sleep in my bed and John A is stamping his feet upstairs because he's just zero cycling. This is ridiculous.
You sounded very awake in the player intro when he asked to get a pizza from you. You sounded very awake.
Oh, yeah, it's a lot of that. It is a lot of that living with him.
Absolutely. It sounds like we're going to be hopping into this game very shortly here. Tubbo, any prediction you have for this match before we hop into it?
I think Nominal Gravy has a very strong overworld. I reckon I wouldn't be surprised if we see him pull slightly ahead on the overworld, but I reckon Johnny will make up a lot of time in the Bastion. Let's do this!
Oh my goodness. Look at these graphics. Let's hop into it here. Ruin Portal C-Type. Now, something that I immediately want to point out that I saw on the side of Nominal Gravy, I believe I saw an Acacia Village in the distance. I don't think that means that these players are going to go to the village because it's very far off. You can see it in the distance on his screen. And it's a looting one sword, Tubbo. It's a looting one sword on the first seed of the day. It's Ruin Portal completable. It's 11 golden carrots. You have an iron pickaxe worth of iron nuggets. You have literally everything you want as a speedrunner here, except for maybe a gold axe. But this is going to be an incredibly fast seed right off the jump here.
You don't even need to look for nuggets in the bastion.
This is
or ingots.
Unreal. Unreal. Flint and steel, 11 golden carrots. We're going to mine down here on the side of John A to get stone for the stone tools for these runners. I mean, this is an unprecedentedly good seed. But Tubbo, I don't like this play because when you have the iron pickaxe, there's a gold block at the ruin portal. You can mine that gold block with the iron axe, with the iron pickaxe, make gold tools, enter quicker, and mine more.
Oh, true.
So I'm going to look at this. Look at this on the side of Nominal Gravy. He's going to do exactly what I'm saying, and that's going to be a huge time difference between these two runners, and that's where I think the coaching and the knowledge of Feinberg is really shining.
Oh my gosh.
We're watching the Minecraft
Gravy just needs to grab some wood now, and then he's good to enter.
Absolutely.
They're actually very close. I think the stone tools Johnny made actually lost so much time.
They did lose some time. He is going to grab these gold blocks now. And that is still important because you want to grab these for extra trades with the piglins, even though these trades are going to be good for these runners. You never know. Maybe you're short on obby. It's always good to grab those. And that's maybe a deciding factor. We're at the Bastion, Tubbo.
I can't believe it.
What is this seed?
It's stables?
It is, I believe, a housing bastion here. So this is going to be a very fast seed type, but we have to get this piglin off of Johnny. It is. We have 19 gold for distraction, plenty of gold armor already, and this is going to be a top-down housing route. Now, the gold axe here for Nominal Gravy is going to be very useful in a housing because, as we can see on the side of John A mines only one chest. Nominal Gravy on the other side is going to be able to blast through them with the gold axe.
It might take a little... He might lose a little bit of time going back up to loot the chest if he doesn't get the obsidian.
Yeah, I mean, that was a risky play from John A. The hard toggle early as well. this is a little bit scary. It's like normally okay to hard toggle here if you're John A, but if one of these piglins hits him, it can do a lot of health.
Yeah.
But we do have a lot of golden carrots, so I don't hate it.
And also, look at the armor. He's got added damage resistant there. He has so much gold armor on right now.
That's a good point.
It's probably making him feel very comfortable.
Yeah, this is a very safe seed. This is something where these runners are going to feel very comfortable. Even though it's fast, that might make them a little bit nervous. They have so many resources here to still be okay.
Oh, totally. Gravy just starting the same route now as well, grabbing those first 2 blocks.
Oh, look at this spectator cam.
Wow.
Maybe lost a piglin on the side, but we're seeing John A. I mean, these runners, sometimes in speedrunning, you forget how much knowledge these players have. Even at a beginner level to just start speedrunning, it can be very intimidating. They've done a great job knowing their stuff, locking in, and their coaches have done a fantastic job preparing them.
Gravy now also digging down to those gold blocks and setting up his trading hole. John A has got 11 pearls, I think that is, and 22 obby. He's getting close. He's a little bit short on pearls, so he's not going to probably need to be going back up to get the obsidian.
Yeah, exactly. And something that we want to be watching out for on both sides for these runners now is something called pie charting for the fortress. I haven't seen John A do it yet, and I don't believe we saw the fortress in the nether, but that's the next thing that we really want to be watching out for. On the side of Nominal Gravy, what I just noticed is he's trading all of his gold at the same time. I think he threw all of it together, so no overlapping.
Oh, from getting those other gold blocks.
So I think this is a bit of a time loss for Nominal Gravy here. Something to watch out for. I think John is going to be able to leave a lot earlier.
It does.
Yeah, regardless of if he has to go up and leave those chests or not, to be honest.
Yeah.
I did see him pie charting a little bit there. I don't know if he knows which direction the fortress is.
Yeah, he was just getting that pie chart set up, so he's going to go to a corner now and pie chart, trying to see it first before pie charting, because it does take a little bit of time, but is going to hop to a corner. This blue line here going to be able to go to either side. Every time you cross this, you're crossing a different chunk, and what we're trying to do here is load a spawner, which in ranked is going to be a blaze spawner.
Yeah. I thought maybe when he pulled out the macro, he was going to try to maybe push a quadrant, but if it's not a treasure bastion, it's maybe not worth the risk, especially when there's so much on the line.
That's a great point. I think, I don't even know if we're going to see that in treasure bastion today because of the stakes today. It's going to be wild to see. But Tubbo, this is a really closed-in nether, so it's hard for John A, even when going to the wide macro, to see the fortress. He's going to have to trust his fire here, and Coach will be giving really good comms. Look at their camera. Fruit is really locked in on, really looking at John A's screen.
I agree with you. It's super frustrating there's no big lava ocean, because that makes spotting the pillars of the fortress so easy.
Absolutely. I mean, John A's still struggling, and at this point, Nominal Gravy's going to be able to leave. And
I believe he is.
I like this wide spot from Nominal a lot.
And John A's on the spawner. I didn't even see how he spotted that.
I missed that as well, but remember, I forgot we had a looting one sword. Oh my gosh.
Wait, he's at the spawner at 5 minutes.
And it was a 4 spawn. We have a looting one sword. Now, the way that looting one works is you can only get 0, 1, or 2. It's like a 50% chance of getting 2, which is kind of like 33.
Got some rods drop down there as well.
Yeah. Oh, more spawns, but again, this is such a safe seed. They have 8 golden carrots still. So safe.
He can, he's literally not even digging out the spawner or exploding anything up. He's got 11 explosives, for God's sake.
Oh,
he's not
my
blown up
goodness.
the spawner. He's literally playing for strays. He knows he has 1 rod down there, and he's got 4 in his inventory.
Gonna get that. How many are we at?
1 more and he's good to go.
Yeah, 5 rods so far. These runners are looking for 6. I mean, I would start overlapping the portal, maybe get some crafts down if you're John A. Try and build a portal. Gonna start.
He heard us.
Yeah, exactly. Double check those noise canceling after this. Good job from John A. But I mean, just playing cool, calm, collected. Look at it. Not a stressful bone in his body right now.
Absolutely not. Now building the portal to blind. Gravy having a little bit of trouble finding this fortress. It was just an awkward way that it's been obfuscated by this biome.
Yeah, tough way to find the fortress here. I mean, John had to deal with it as well. Going to be blinding now. Ocean blind. We're going to see these runners get in a boat. It makes their position in the world very clean, and we're going to be lowering our FOV to measure this eye as perfectly as possible. This is all pixel-perfect measurements that you're seeing, and they have a calculator that is telling them exactly where to go to the stronghold.
Now, everyone watching might be thinking that this match is a done deal, but obviously it's not, because this is mid-offs. Anything can happen.
No, and I would argue that even in this match specifically, anything can happen even more because Johnny wants to put on a show.
I know.
Even if he's ahead by 5 minutes, Johnny's going to go for a 0 cycle or try and do something crazy. anything can happen.
Oh, yeah. Hey, I'm sure the audience appreciates him putting on a bit of a show.
Absolutely. And this looks like a different fort for Nominal Gravy as well. We're
Yeah,
in a
Basalt
basalt biome.
Delta.
So I think this game is not over yet. The Stronghold nav is something that Johnny has historically been very, very good at, but it has been a while, so something to watch out for sure.
Yeah, Gravy now using that looting. Should probably eat. He's a little bit low on health there.
Yeah, I'm not loving that. I kind of agree with you. We're going to eat now. I mean, there's so much armor as well, I think, is what's allowing them to play so aggressively here, too.
You know what? We might even see different strongholds here.
I think it's very possible. Let's actually keep a mind on that.
Yeah, look at
Johnny is
board.
negative, like negative 100, negative 250. So Nominal should probably put.
I wish I
probably
could
will
get
open
them on
their
the
F3
FPS.
soon.
And we'll be able to see whereabouts we are in the Nether.
Yeah, but Johnny, putting the Obsidian
Oh
down
my
for the
God.
second portal here,
I
this
believe
should
that's
put him in the
just a
stronghold.
base game for them, like no
Tubbo,
mods
this is
or whatever.
753. I didn't even notice how fast this was. We're in the
He's
stronghold.
in. Oh my gosh, he's blitzing. Nominal Gravy now
And
setting up.
there was a good
Benjamin.
spike already behind right there.
What?
That's
Yeah.
a great spike. It is a bit of an ugly stronghold, but the
portal
portal room's exposed.
We're going into the portal room.
We have food. There's no reason to hunger reset. Now, we don't have that many explosives.
No.
We have 7 explosives here. This is
No,
what
we're
to watch out
joking.
for. Johnny should be totally good here. Going
He's
for
probably
his
setting
zero,
up for the zero
it
right
would be,
now.
It would be very aggressive. I don't know if I agree with the
He's so
zero.
far ahead.
I don't know if I'd agree with going for a zero here. It's
He's pulled in. It looks
scary.
like a back.
No, he
No.
looked at the camera. He's like, no.
Setting up for the perch. Alrighty.
I mean, Tubbo, we could still see a sub 10 though. The dragon could just perch for a sub 10.
Dude, if we see a Feinberg perch, oh my god. bro.
Oh my god.
Oh my god.
Feinberg first against Feinberg.
It's poetic. It's honestly poetic.
Unbelievable. Nominal on the other side, measuring the eyes again. I would say
Yeah,
maybe
I
about
didn't
2 to 3
really
minutes
have
behind,
much
which is about
time
what the
set up
max
a
perch for a dragon can be
just
in rank. Johnny
grabbed
going for the half
epic
bow,
shit that
very
they use
nicely
from
done.
profile.
Again, I would even argue that this is
Profile.
slightly aggressive for how ahead
Yeah.
Johnny is right now, but
Well-
handling it very well.
I mean, Johnny actually hit Diamond last season.
Yes.
So he's probably got this half bow rehearsed to a T.
Absolutely. I think Johnny, out of anyone who's ever played a Minos Tubbo, someone who's improved maybe the most is Johnny. Just
Yeah,
so good.
I just can't believe it, honestly.
We're going to see
Nominal
here.
Gravy doing a little bit of swimming, making his way to where he's going to be building his portal to the stronghold. It does. Oh, is it different fortresses? Stronghold, sorry.
I think it is different fortresses. Nominal Gravy is negative X, positive Z. This is entirely different strongholds. And Johnny's was so easy, so that's not great. But this perch looks like it's going to snap for Johnny here.
Snap for
And
Johnny. The dragon's coming in.
This is going to be so close to a sub 10. I think we're just barely going to miss it, Tubbo. I think it's going to be so close.
There we go. Oh my god.
Oh, the double bed. Wait a minute. Wait a minute.
No.
This
Okay.
is not a lot of damage. And
But
a
he's got
great
the
last bed.
Wow!
Johnny.
Not quite the sub 10
He
we
is
were hoping
winning.
for, but damn close!
He already won.
10-0x, an incredibly
Wow.
impressive time.
That's Johnny's PB!
That's unbelievable.
Johnny just
Impressive.
PB'd on stage!
That's incredible.
His previous personal best before that being a 10-27. That was a 10-4!
I mean, wow. What an incredible job. A huge shout out to Nominal Gravy as well. Played that seed very close. Forced Johnny to still play aggressively in the end. Kept it close. And who knows what would have happened if Johnny didn't hit
Oh
that
my
one
gosh.
strike.
Can I get one more round of applause for Nominal Gravy and Johnny?
I mean,
Why is Johnny clapping?
I don't know. I was clapping too. I was like, why am I clapping? Like, I'm also on the
He
stage
was
here.
putting on the show.
I mean, just unbelievable. Something you have to remember too, Tubbo. Like, now all the other competitors, they know Johnny is not messing around.
Yeah.
Johnny is terrifying.
He's on top Fonte. That was his personal best.
That was
That is the
unbelievable.
best he has ever completed the game.
That's that time would be a top like 100 average. Like that is like almost sub 10 is absolutely ridiculous, especially on stage with a crowd. Unbelievable. We could see the splits here. Johnny just commanding this game throughout.
Oh my
and I think
gosh.
that 30 seconds over Nominal Gravy entering the Nether. That is a crazy difference on a Ruin Portal seed.
Nominal Gravy actually did make up 28 seconds of time, though, going into the blind split.
Yeah, that's a split that we're going to really keep an eye on because sometimes that split can be a little bit misleading. You want to remember that the time that people make that portal to find the stronghold, they could be on 1 rod, they could be on 6 rods. So that's something to be really aware of, but I think you are right anyway because Nominal Gravy did play a different fortress and I think played the fort a little bit better.
And also, I'm pretty sure his spawner was more exposed.
Yes.
Less trees around it.
Yes.
Less potential shroom lights, which are cutting the spawn rates as
Absolutely.
well.
Absolutely.
Wow. Absolute cinema.
really. I mean, just incredible from John.
I can't believe that's our first match of the day as well.
I can't believe it, too. I mean, just incredible stuff. Setting the tone for every other runner, really.
Yeah, and the fact that that is his personal best he's just set really shows that he's on top form today.
No.
I would have thought, now this was me, maybe metagaming John A, if you will. I would have thought he gets nervous. He can't handle the pressure of the crowd we have here behind us, but he has just proved me absolutely wrong, and I couldn't be happier about it. So, why don't we hear from the winner himself, Lexi?
Okay, yeah, okay.
Okay, Johnny, what a start to the show. How are you feeling?
Thank you. Well, I'll be honest, to say that I'm not nervous would be an understatement. I am terrified.
That was...
Not because of the crowd, but the game, it's best of one. If you don't win that, you're out.
It was an insane first seed. A looting 3 and golden carrot buried portal seed. That was fast, that was aggressive, and your cleanest and best time. What was the most nerve-wracking moment for you?
To be honest with you, it's when I got into the end. I was really considering the 0 cycle, but I saw how high up it was. I thought, you know what? I'll play it safe. I'll play it safe. And I heard you were booing me. I heard that.
I feel like we saw that moment where you thought about it for a second and didn't. And I think we were all a little bit disappointed. Can we expect a 0 cycle from you today now that you've warmed up a little bit?
Look, I'll be honest. I think it's inevitable. I think tonight it's inevitable that you are going to see one. It's going to happen. Whether it's me or anyone else here, you're going to see it tonight. So it's going to be exciting.
Well, now that you've started off at such a quick speed on such a slick game, where do you feel like you're going to go next in the next couple matches? Are we going to see another one? Another PB today?
PB? Well, I'll be honest, that was a really fast seed. I was talking to Fruit, my coach, and I said, you know what? We could have got a sub 10. It could have been a sub 10. I'm looking for aggressive seeds. I'm looking for, fast seeds. Something to really keep the opposition on their toes, Otherwise, it's not really a competition, is it?
And what an opposition it was as well. Nominal and Feinberg. That is enough to actually make my blood run cold. How did you feel when you first saw the bracket going into the game?
Okay, well, thankfully, if you don't know, I'm Toby's roommate. I'm Tubbo's roommate. And the amount of times that the bracket has almost been leaked to me is unbelievable. I've had to close my eyes every time I'm behind him in his office so I don't see who it was. But no, I think it's insane. I think it's incredible. I'm really happy that I've got Max on the other end of the bracket because I'm hoping that maybe just maybe, me and Max might go into a 1v1 at the end. We'll see what happens.
I've seen the script. It could be crazy. Now, you and Fruit have amazing teamwork. You're an OG pairing that nearly won you the whole thing. If it wasn't for the gorgeous, the stunning, the effervescent Jumper Who.
Like, it's all this scripted up against each other.
How are you feeling today about your chances of winning the whole damn thing?
Well, I don't know. It's a best of one. The famous quote from Midoffs, anything could happen. So I could choke and lose. I don't know. I have absolutely no idea. No idea.
And not only that, you have jumped from being contestant to being panelist and commentator back to being a contestant.
Yeah, it's weird, especially for someone that's watching the mid-offs for the first time, seeing me casting people in the intro doing the walkouts and then me being here also playing. It's a bit of a weird contrast, but
I feel like casting has taught you anything new about the game. Do you feel like it's given you an edge?
No, because every time I watch all the actual speedrunners watch our POV, they get angry at us because we're saying the wrong things.
Because you're normally eating something, actually.
But no, it has taught me be a bit more confident, have a bit more suave,
Who here do you feel like is your biggest competition? Who
my
really
biggest
not
competition? Oh God, absolutely not him. He's old. I would say probably either Evbo or Max GG's.
I've been there. You don't want to play against Evbo, bro.
Yeah, that's probably one of those two.
Well, what an amazing start to the show. Good job, Johnny. Let's go back to Toby and to Corey.
Wow.
Woo!
Oh, wow. He's trying to expose me for things that didn't happen. I heard that. I just want to clarify. I've never given Johnny any inside information about the mid-offs, deliberately. Not yet.
Not yet. I should have some. That would be helpful. It's good. I mean, sounded very confident, though. Someone that I found it very interesting talking about people that he might be scared of. Didn't mention Sandwich Lord, who has, I believe, the second fastest time.
People are sleeping on Sandwich Lord. I'll tell you that much.
I agree.
Because he's also the newest runner
I think that's
on the
problem.
stage.
And you know who else people are sleeping on?
Who?
His coach Molly. Molly
Yeah?
is a great coach. I think something that is lost when you're coaching, speaking from experience, is sometimes when you're like this absolute top echelon, like a Feinberg, it's so hard to like explain why you're so good. You know what I mean? I think there's certain people where you have that ability to eloquently explain why you do certain things. Molly is absolutely someone like that, and I think that's why Sandwich Lord has improved so quickly.
Yeah, because even on that intro that rolled, we saw some kind of overlay, texture pack, maybe a mod showing the light distribution around the spawner.
Yeah, exactly.
Explaining how it affects the amount of blazes that spawn in a cycle. I'm like, wow, that's some noggin up there. You know what I mean?
Absolutely. But I mean, this next matchup, Evo versus CPK. Before we talk about the players, let's keep talking about the coaches. Fulham is someone who's coached in all 3 mid-offs now, Tubbo. And has done a pretty solid job. Very strong coach, someone who's very passionate about coaching as well. And Infume on the other side, you can make a real argument that that guy right there is the best speedrunner in the world.
Yeah.
Crazy.
Dude, honestly, I think, if I remember correctly, Fulham might have some of the most coach points over the whole show of the mid-offs compared to a lot of other people, because he doesn't just have like one hero student when he trains. Both of his students perform very solidly. I just unfortunately don't think he's had the opportunity to be a mid-offs champion.
I don't think I think he's had top 3 as his strongest finish, but his favorite stat that he is going to be really happy that I'm talking about is he's never had a student not win at least 1 game of mid-offs.
True. None of his students have been knocked out day 1.
Yeah. I can't say that.
Impressive.
I can't say that.
I can't say that either.
I mean, this match is going to be great. Evbo, someone who I don't know. I mean, Evbo's stats are just ridiculous. We can see right now, personal best, 10-27.
Oh my
I think that's misleading because Evbo has, I believe Infume was telling me yesterday that Evbo had like a 9-0x run into the end and killed the dragon on 0, but just like died afterwards.
Well, that personal best on there is actually really misleading because that is taken from ranked. As in, like, playing competitive.
Yeah.
His personal best is a 9:45 private room.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
So, that is crazy. Also, I hate to say it, the average times here. Gruesome story.
I'm not laughing at the average times. I'm laughing at the fun fact married. That's aura.
Yeah,
that is crazy aura.
Maybe he's the only married person on stage right now.
We'll find out. Maybe. Who knows?
Maybe there's a secret marriage on the stage.
Maybe we get a proposal today.
Between Infume and Evbo.
Oh.
Wait! We see it.
I mean, Evbo, though, really coming into this with a lot of expectations.
Oh,
yeah. Do you think that helps CPK? Someone who, let's just say it nicely, maybe not coming in here with the highest expectations. You think that maybe, you're playing with house money a little bit. Like, you have a lot of time to, you're just here for fun.
Yeah.
No one's expecting you to win. No, everyone's expecting you to have fun. I can say that. I coached him in season 2. I can say that, actually.
That's one of your own back there.
And I got him to top 4. So if Fulham doesn't get him to top 4 today, that's all I'm saying.
No, and that's so fair. That is so absolutely fair. What I think is interesting, though, is I'm not sure the average time is a fair thing to, draw a conclusion from the match from. Because
I agree.
CPK has a much lower sample size of matches versus Evbo. Evbo has just played so many matches.
And there's another stat that we're not showing, forfeit rate. That's huge.
True.
CPK does not forfeit.
He doesn't forfeit a single match he plays, which could attribute to a longer average, to be honest. A higher average time. Because he's gonna see it through every single time. And some of the times he sees it through, he's gonna come back, but the time is not gonna be preferable.
No, it's not gonna be preferable. But I think that resilience is something that really matters, especially in a best-of-1 format, because you don't want to get down on yourself, because you never know what's gonna happen to your opponent. I mean, how many times have you been casting mid-offs and you're just like, oh, this person's gonna win, and then the complete opposite thing happens.
I know.
It's just unbelievable.
Dude, the amount of deaths, not even in the end as well. Some people blow themselves up with explosives. We've seen it before.
Oh my gosh. It is never a done deal until the credits start to roll. You have to know that. I mean, even at a high level, it can be something where you kill the dragon, you look at an Enderman, you die of fall damage. Like, there's so many things that can just go wrong.
And especially if these players are playing aggressively for Zero Cycle, there's a whole new plethora of ways.
And speaking of players who are going to play aggressively for Zero Cycle, I think John and Evo are probably the 2 most to be doing.
You say that Max has a very solid Zero Cycle.
Oh, absolutely.
I think out of everyone on the stage, his Zero Cycle is one of the best.
I agree with you.
I can't speak so much for Sandwich Lord because I haven't seen his Zero Cycle, but if we can solve that mystery of his quality of Zero Cycle, I think
it's strong.
We could say say that Max is the strongest on the stage.
So I actually agree with you that Max is the strongest. I think what makes Max the strongest is that he also doesn't push the ones where he's not comfortable with it.
Yeah.
He knows when to leave, and a lot of that is Max, but a lot of this is also his coach Hax. They are both really locked in. The Hax-Max duo is going to be crazy to see later on today.
Oh, I can't wait. That is our fourth match of round 1.
Absolutely. I mean, it's going to be crazy.
Something which I think is very cool, though, is that CPK and Fulham, they're kind of a dynamic duo.
They've been around for a while.
Yeah, you know, they've got some mileage on their friendship, if you will.
I believe they even I want to say they did a Twitch Rivals or something together in 2022.
No,
I feel like they did. Yeah, so they've been around as friends and doing content together for a very long time.
Yeah, I think we can see here the coaches talking across the desk as well. Oh my god! So it's all good vibes on the stage. No one really wants to throttle each other.
Absolutely.
You know?
I mean, I think that's something that's so great about the speedrunning community as a whole, though. I think that's really what separates Minecraft. We are all so interconnected because everyone on the stage, sure, the coaches are mainly speedrunners, but a lot of the players, I mean, Evbo does a lot of his own crazy content on YouTube. CPK been a streamer, YouTuber forever now in this space. And people come from all these different walks of the game and all align in this one thing here today. It's really cool to see.
It's about bringing people together, man. That's mid-offs.
Absolutely, absolutely. And I mean, how many people are in this crowd we're seeing too? It's actually unreal that this is
packed.
We're here.
It is absolutely packed.
Crazy to see. Did you get on the chicken yet? Have you had a
haven't got on the chicken.
So I actually have a fun fact. I was the first person to sit on the chicken.
Way.
I was the first person to sit on the chicken. Lexi, our floor host, could back that fact up. I was the first person to sit on chicken.
Well,
it's very exciting.
I'm not sure it counts because we were in here actually before anyone else.
You know what? Technicalities, that is maybe true. Maybe it's a little bit unfair.
Yeah. Speaking of cool stuff.
Oh, yeah.
The Minecraft Arena.
Oh.
Who has got their exclusive cape? Anyone? Yeah? Oh, hell yeah.
Have you got yours yet?
Oh, you know I've got mine.
Oh, I have to get mine still. I've gotten one emerald. I have one emerald. I did the headband thing. Have you done the headband? Where it has your name on the top?
Oh, I have seen those.
I did the headband with my name on the top. I was walking around with that. Should have brought it to cast today. You know, have the little thing above my head. It's going to be fun. There's so many things.
Known your name then.
No, it's crazy. Yeah, wait, here, look at this. This is what they look like. How cool is this?
Dude, oh yeah.
You get one of these today? Very cool.
That's
very
good.
awesome.
Thank you.
It's sick. There's so many cool things. I mean, and that's not even mentioning the Minecraft Live later.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness.
Dude, I don't even know what they're talking about later, and I want to know.
We literally can't know.
We can't know.
We can't know.
They're too scared. They've given us a microphone and power. They can't let us.
All right,
know
here's my leak.
Oh, go on. What's your leak?
Wither Bee.
What?
Wither Bee.
What is that?
I don't know. We're gonna find out today. You get 3 bees and you put them as the wither heads, and you put the 4 beehives as the soul sand,
and it makes
a wither bee. And
wouldn't it make more sense if it was like the queen bee?
Okay, it could be the queen bee. It could be the queen bee is getting announced.
Wait,
today.
You're saying that they're gonna add a new boss? That's what you're thinking?
They're gonna get me if we keep talking. They're gonna get me if we keep talking.
True. No, I have no idea. I'm just so excited to see it. And also, it's the first Minecraft Live with a live audience in 7 years.
Is it actually
it's
7 years?
7 years.
I didn't realize it was that
and
long.
they're doing it back. I mean, this is the closest thing we're going to get to Minecon being back. It's an exclusive cape.
It's unreal.
A massive arena.
Look at this. Yeah, the arena is
Minecraft
crazy.
Live.
The arena is actually crazy. Just being around, seeing it, having the chance to walk around. Also, it's just been cool. I think my favorite thing about the arena has been the sounds. There were so many times when we were setting up yesterday and we would get hit with the ambient cave noise.
Yeah.
That was awesome. That was really funny.
That woman just
yeah.
walking around it.
Look at the pedals. Look at the pedals.
Yeah, wait, that's so cool.
I asked earlier too. I asked, can it fall on the players? And they said yes, which I think would be really funny.
The grand final is blast the players with petals.
I think that'd be really funny.
This is the cherry blossom. It's pink. It's mid-offs.
It is a cherry blossom. It's really beautiful. And everything is great. I mean, what's your favorite thing? I know we've both been busy. You've been way busier than me. But what is been your favorite thing about this arena space as a whole?
This arena, oh my gosh. It's got to be the photo opportunities. Also, the new Lego sets are looking so cool.
They are
I'm
pretty
a massive
sick.
Lego fan.
They are
Wow.
pretty sick. I got one yesterday. It was pretty cool.
Hell
I
yeah.
also played with like a rideable chicken. It was awesome. Really, really fun.
I think it might actually be time to see the picks and bans. You can see them getting ready to put their in-ears on now. Let's have a look at what we're seeing.
So
Evo is up first to ban.
So I think we're going to see a shipwreck ban here from Evo. I think you want to eliminate as much RNG as possible early on. And again, going against someone like CPK, you don't want to have something where these runners go to two opposite magma ravines or something like that. And similar thought process here, it's going to be buried treasure.
I mean, that's so weird. I thought Evo, being as strong as he is, would try to force the buried treasure ban from CPK to get more control.
So you
over
know
the
why?
seed.
You know why he has to do that? Because I taught CPK how to use buried treasure. So CPK's got it down, and I love this ban from CPK. I love this ban from CPK. CPK's goal here today is not just to win, but to make us go as close as possible to going over schedule. He's going to pick the slowest seed type to play, and it's going to be awesome.
Oh yeah, I've got a feeling Callum might force a Desert Temple here if Evo doesn't.
He loves Desert Temple. Mm-hmm. And it's going to be a village ban.
Bans the village. Wait, so we're either going to see a shipwreck or a DT?
I think, so this is really interesting because CPK likes both. I think when I was talking to CPK earlier, like we were waiting to come in, he mentioned he wants to play shipwreck. So this is his chance. And he bans it. So he's not a man of his words, Hubbo. Unbelievable. I mean, Desert Temple, though, the TNT is the main thing to look out for.
Yeah, and also, if you compare that TNT, potential Bridge Bastion, you can save so much time on the Chalice. Basically, skip that cutscene of mining gold.
And that's absolutely true. I mean, we've seen also at a high level, TNT is being used in so many Bastions at this point. If that's something that Infume can communicate to Evbo, that could be a crazy, crazy advantage.
Yeah, I totally agree.
Really cool to see here, though. Desert Temple is probably going to be my favorite seed type to see here today. Yeah, it's not maybe the fastest, but I just love the creativity of TNT. And not just the TNT, the creativity of the blocks that these runners get allows them to play a lot more their way. You get to see a lot more cool movement on the terrain. You see a lot more cool Bastion routes, potentially, depending on what it is. So really, really cool to see. And, of course, Enchanted Golden Apple, a possibility.
That's
Low
so
Food,
cool.
a possibility. There's so many. Diamond Pickaxe, a possibility. So many things.
True.
So many
I
things.
must admit, I've never personally been a fan of Desert Temple just because of the food situation.
Yeah.
I, like, Rotten Flesh is so buns to work with. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, I feel like it just stalls the way I want to play the seed
I think
when I
that's-
have Rotten Flesh.
I
When
think
I'm
that's
waiting
fair.
for that hunger.
I'm a woman.
You know?
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, the interesting thing with Desert
Okay,
Temple is it's
goose.
kind of like choose your own adventure of how you want to play your food, because a lot of times there's going to be a savannah nearby. Maybe you can get some food there. That's something you see in a lot of mid-offs where a lot of the competitors will try and grab that food. But when you're at a higher level, and these mid-offs players, I mean, sure, it's called mid-offs, but tell me, these are the best of the best. Like,
No.
we're seeing sub-10s, like, grabbing food is going to be a big time loss. So seeing how these players handle the food situation from the temple is going to be really interesting. The main thing to watch out for, the easiest thing to look for, is how many golden apples, normal ones, they get from the Desert Temple. Because if they're getting at least like 2, they probably won't get food.
Yeah. I'm golden apples. Those absorption hearts as well. If you're ever going into the portal to enter the end, can really help with Zero.
Yep.
And also, even if you just want to play really aggressively in the Bastion,
Absolutely. And
you
also,
just get that regen, and it's just a backup.
absolutely, I think golden apples are a super underrated thing of how good they are. The main thing that I like to see them used for is pearling to the fortress. You're in the Bastion, you throw 1 pearl, eat the golden apple after it lands, then you have like 2 more free pearls to go.
Well, I think it's time to watch and play. Here we go.
Really cool to see here.
And they're
There
off.
is the Desert Temple. So
Very close.
immediate things we want to see here, Tubbo. River for gravel. These runners are going to want to get that. Both runners are in F5 looking for the lava pool. And also, where is food if we decide to get it?
Yeah, it looks like Callum is a little bit ahead entering the treasure room.
Stop the match. Stop the match right now. Oh my god,
Yeah.
that would be awesome.
You're biased. You're biased.
I might be a little biased. I might be a little biased.
You can see CPK's minding the TV. The TNT, sorry, Evo also doing the same. All players have got the same stuff.
Yeah, looks pretty solid here. So 1 golden apple on the
I
side
just
of Evo.
saw the achievement diamonds. How many diamonds is that going to be? Are we going to potentially see a diamond pickaxe?
I would love to see a diamond pickaxe. It really opens up some interesting plays, not just for the obvious of being able to mine obsidian, but you think of a Bastion like Treasure, where you mine so much, it allows you to go so much faster. I see a lava pool on CPK's screen. That's huge because Evo hasn't seen this
He
yet.
has not.
And that's going to be a
wonder-
huge thing. It's 3 diamonds. It's 3 diamonds. It's 3
Diamond
diamonds.
pickaxe. Holy, that's good. Cal utilizing some of the TNT here to mine some of his wood faster. Epo has now also spotted that same lava pool.
Yeah, both of these runners have lava pools. Evo is going to be a little bit slower on the, getting to this same part that Callum is right now. But this is really nice. So the food situation, let's talk about it. 1 golden apple, 11 rotten flesh. This is about as bad as you can possibly get from a Desert Temple food-wise.
Yeah.
Especially in the ranked filter. So you have 1 golden apple, but it would not shock me to see CPK try and get food here.
Yeah, I think, honestly, if I was in his position, I would. Because, it just takes one mistake. And that more security is so helpful.
What I was going to say is you have to think realistically in a best of 1. Are you really going to outpace Evo? You're playing for the variance. And the variance of being able to get food when you think Evo probably won't. I mean, it can be the correct play, too, if it's a far fortress or you just have to pearl a lot. That's something that can really, really matter here. So that's what I want to see from these runners.
Evbo is already building the portal ready for the enter, though. Doesn't look like he's going to be getting additional food.
No, I am quite honestly, I mean, for both of these runners, if they're not getting food, is just scary. It just takes, especially with 1 golden apple, you have 1 moment where something can basically go wrong. You have 1 get out of jail free card, that's it.
It's so intimidating. It is just so intimidating. And we're in the nether on Evo. He is E-scanning for the Bastion now.
Absolutely. Going to be going this way. The terrain is not amazing, but this is where we see the blocks really matter here for Evo.
Stables there, Curryway? I think it is.
I think it is a stables, which helps with the food for both of these runners as well. They can get some in a chest, but Callum, CPK grabbing the food here. It is sheep, which isn't an amazing food source, but that's the variance play that CPK needs to have, and I like this call from Fulham.
Absolutely. I think Fulham knows his student. Look, that's my dynamic duo right there.
Absolutely. And also, there's a lot of metagaming that can come. We can see under the timers for both of these runners, you can see, their split, where they are. Evo entered the nether. Fulham's going to know that Evo entered the nether very early, so he's going to know that Evo did not get the food. That's the variance
And
play.
he's also going to know that the Bastion might be further because of how long it's taken him to enter the Bastion.
That is a great point. We could see a really cool route here also, Tubbo. Evo is going to potentially do a triple to gap route, what we call, in a stables bastion, where there is a triple chest, very similar to the top of housing that we saw before. But what this bastion has in stables is you can actually connect this top section all the way through the bastion, go down to the gold in a stables, and Evo knows that route. Infume knows that route obviously very well, and we could absolutely see that here right now. It is, in my opinion, probably the hardest route that any of these runners are going to do today.
I totally agree. What is interesting, though, is have a look at these inventory diagrams for a second. Evbo on 2 beds, Callum on 5 explosives before getting to the Bastion, before a single trade. If we are starved for explosives, we very well could see that be the difference.
I don't want to say something crazy that could happen, but with that amount of explosives already in the chamber for CPK, I mean, you could technically play single triple if you wanted to get absolutely wild. It is a best of 1 format. You have a diamond pickaxe as well. Obviously not the standard play you would see, but I mean, it could happen. It could happen.
Good variance.
It would be crazy. We could see CPK going to the top, starting the same route now. Epo, in my opinion, did a very solid triple the gap. We kind of glossed over it there, but did not take that much damage. 5 hearts to be on right now is completely okay. We still have our golden apple, but it's taking damage. Doesn't have anything. Epo dead. The main thing there, you always want to have gold in your hotbar. Always want to have gold in your hotbar.
Ooh, he died.
And immediately.
That is the last thing we expected to see.
So here's the thing, though, Tubbo. It's not a horrible death. The one thing to really watch out for here is it was very far, but no items in lava.
Yeah.
The gold is going to be trading because we took it out of the gold blocks, so they'll still be able to get the items. But we want to see this triple the gap here from CBK. This is the hardest part of the run, in my opinion, literally right now. And we have the food. CBK has played it amazing so far. We're going to block out the piglins. Amazing job.
Well done.
Knows that this is a good gap now with gold.
As well.
The distraction gold's great. The punch to aggro more piglins around this area. And at this point, we are completely, fully safe.
Okay, and we're going to be going to a tech pause really quickly. It looks like we're having a couple issues.
Tech pause.
The match will be frozen in its status. No one gets any advantage.
Yes, we actually do have a way to do that where it like fully pauses the game. You can't even like, I'm pretty sure the way that the pause works for people unaware is like, you can't even look at the game. It like fully takes it off.
It fully blacks it out. You can't even plan your next move. You can't see anything. Don't worry, we'll get this resolved as soon as possible.
Yeah, absolutely.
We can see the team on stage right now. They're
talking at each other.
Is this allowed?
I don't know. They're laughing. Everyone looks like I mean, CBK and Fulham look like they were having a really fun time.
Yeah.
I mean, it's going to be interesting to see what happens here. This is something where the coaching could really matter here too. Not just for the Minecraft coaching, Tubbo, but I mean, this is a on-stage thing. There's a lot of nerves. You got to try and calm your student down.
Yeah.
Make sure that you stay locked in. Even on the side of CBK, like, you probably know at this point, like, I mean, let's be honest, like, you're going to still kind of see the crowd reactions or kind of know what's happening. You probably know that Evo died, so you got to stay
They don't have their headphones
calm.
on right now.
Oh!
Excuse me, Corey Way.
CBK also died in the Bastion. No, I'm just saying words.
Yeah, and it is a caged end.
It is.
And they're going to get treasured, something you're very familiar with.
Oh, I'm very familiar with that. I'm sure I will be tomorrow as well, but we should be hopping in this.
Dude, if you're treasured on the 10,000th run,
that would be
pain.
It would be, listen, I know how to deal with it at least.
Yeah.
These runners also know how to deal with all of their situations. I mean, whatever's going on, they're going to figure it out. It's going to be okay.
Runners on stage right now, do you reckon you could beat in a 1v1?
Okay, let's do it this way.
They're getting good, you know?
Out of just the runners, I could beat all the runners still.
You reckon you could beat all the runners?
I could easily beat all the runners still. Let's put some respect on my name.
It's Corey Way versus everyone.
Hey, there we go. We could see that one time maybe. That would be a fun one. But no, I thought we were talking... The coach is another story.
Yeah.
That's not happening. Except for Fulham.
Except
for Fulham.
Everyone else, Fulham?
Yeah.
What, he's Emerald 2?
He's somewhere.
Somewhere around there.
Hey, have emeralds, we'll trade. He's Emerald 2. Have emeralds. Crazy, though. I mean, this match clearly has not gone the way we thought.
No, I think... I don't want to say too much while they're doing tech stuff. They haven't got their IEMs in. And
do they not? I thought
wait,
they do, yeah.
They put them back on. I think Kyle took them off for a second. We can talk about it.
Amazing.
Guys, Evo died. I can't believe it. I genuinely can't believe it. And also, like, it's such a death that you wouldn't think to happen.
Exactly.
The Piglin AI was just not playing.
Well,
the pathfinding, he just ran directly over the corner of the hole.
I'm going to be honest with you.
Yeah.
I think it's way more Evo's fault, I'm going to be honest. I think
really?
I really do. I think you have, especially in a best of one format, you always have to have a gold in your hotbar. You always. The problem was he mined that extra block too early. That was the problem. And anything can happen in that. You just don't want to, like, yes, you're correct in saying, like, is it kind of annoying that happened? Absolutely. Absolutely, it's annoying that happened. But you have to be prepared for that in the best of one. Have to be. Really tough to see.
It's something you have to, like, plan for. You have to make all of these accommodations because of the format that you wouldn't normally do in a typical ranked match. Because there are no stakes.
You can't queue up again. You cannot queue up again.
I know. It's a one and done.
Yeah. But it's definitely not over. I think we should stress that as well. Like, it's definitely not over, no matter what happens. Absolutely. Gonna be wild to see here. Gonna be wild to see.
Honestly, I wonder what the issue is. Do you want to place? We could have a little bet.
I think so. Listen, there are a lot of like Minecraft speedrunning for the way to get set up. There's a lot of things that you need, and especially when you're transferring setups, a lot of the time can be very challenging. So I'm just gonna imagine it's something where my Ninja Rain bot isn't working. My pool screen has the wrong hotkey or something.
My sensitivity is 0.01% off.
Which, unfortunately, matters a whole lot.
When it comes to pixel perfect eye measurement. I realize there's a lot of people here which might not be familiar with pixel perfect eye measurement. Carryway, you're very against this method of finding the stronghold. And what do you think about it?
You know, so I don't use a calculator to speedrun. I was really good at the game before that got added in. And I think for me personally, I love Minecraft. And it felt like I always wanted to play Minecraft how I like playing Minecraft. I think that's very important to a lot of people. And I just don't like playing Minecraft with it as much. So I took the line of like, you know, if it stops me from being a top player now, that's completely fine because I felt confident in everything that I had done and I got to still play the game that I wanted to play.
Yeah.
And I think that's really cool. And I think that's what makes speedrunning so cool because, like, there's not just this version that we're seeing on stage today.
Totally.
The speedrunning community in Minecraft, there's pre 1.9, there's 1.14,
I love those
1.15,
runs.
recent version runs. There's so many different things. We're just playing on the most quote-unquote optimized version today.
The one you can do it the fastest.
Exactly.
Well, I have just received word that we are going to be having to do a max reset. It was a game-breaking issue, and we want to retain competitive integrity. We're going to reset the match and run it back like it never happened. Can I get a cheer for that? Woo!
You know who's really happy about that? CPK. Thrilled about that. I mean, though, you got to be thinking, like, I mean, even for CPK, though, even without the death, like, I think he was in a really good spot.
He was.
Had the food, like, Evo had already taken a good bit of damage there.
Yeah.
So, I mean, it's still going to be a Desert Temple seed. We should stress that. That's not getting repicked or
We're
anything.
not doing a repick and back.
It's just going to be a different Desert Temple seed. So, we're going to see what that is going to be. But, I mean, all smiles on the side of CPK and Fulham there. And it actually looks like we're going to be hopping right into this game here. And the lava pool right next to these runners. Don't worry, I know you can't see Tubbo right now. He has not fully disappeared.
Hey!
Just needed to tie his shoe.
My shoes came undone. I'm an amateur.
That's completely okay.
All right, back in the Desert Temple. Callum also getting to the treasure room a little bit faster, but we all know that with how Evbo plays aggressively, he will likely enter without getting any food again. So we will see some difference in this overworld split again.
Yeah, absolutely. Gonna see what these runners get.
No
9
way.
iron.
I think that was 3 diamonds again. I think it's
it really?
another diamond pickaxe DT.
What I'm looking at here, 12 gold, 2 golden apples on the side of Evo. So a bunch of distraction gold. You could even make armor if you wanted to, a golden helmet or something for these runners, which would be great.
Did you just see that variant?
Was that CPK finding gravel?
Gravel. Doing a second explosive down in the chest room.
Absolutely love to see that there. I mean, it would kind of actually be annoying to grab gravel on the seed, not because it's far. I mean, we have the ocean right there, but it's going to be so low down that it's kind of awkward. So I really like that play from CPK. The trees are going to be pretty close here. I think we're not going to see either runner grab food here because you have the 2 golden apples. That's usually the... And an enchanted golden apple. I missed that.
You didn't see that?
It's
a god
in
apple?
the side of CPK. I saw the enchanted golden apple, so both runners are going to have this.
Wow.
What is CPK trying to do here? We have placed the pressure plate accidentally. Fulham is trying to explain how you do this. The way you do it is you just hold right click and walk off, and that is not getting through.
Oh no! What's happening?
Absolutely crazy.
Any second now. Yay!
There we go. Good job.
Here you see him nodding. He's smiling. Oh, Callum, I'm crying. Son.
Absolutely crazy there.
There we go. He's got it down to a T now. We see Ebbo making his way over to the lava pool. And he's building a portal. Oh, the portal setup here is not ideal.
Yeah, I mean, this is going to be a little bit awkward here.
Yeah, we're going to be scouting some
Oh, I think
from
a
around.
tech issue happens to CPK again. Really awkward. Maybe we're good, but it seems like a mouse. We saw that T come up.
Yeah. I think...
Looks like something
I think that's
weird,
another pause. Something's going on with his peripherals.
Unfortunate. Well, we know it's
we'll get to the bottom
issue.
of this.
Figure something out. I mean, a lot of these players here have some peripherals, so maybe we gotta swap something out. Maybe we
change some drivers. You know how it be.
Drivers,
some Windows pointer speed.
Yeah. So many things here.
Wow. How's everyone enjoying? You know,
I love
the day 1 of the event.
It's been fun.
Yeah.
It's been fun. Listen, this is not exclusive to Midos, by the way. Tech issues in Minecraft speedrunning. It's like a rite of passage.
It's a married pair, if you will.
Exactly. I have had my own fair share of them. It's going to be wonderful to see. Hi, Fulham. You're on camera.
Hi.
Hello. Hi, CPK. Great to see. Glad everyone's having fun, though.
Yeah.
That's the most important thing.
And also, it's good to get this out of the way early and not in the grand finals.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely. Then we know how much time we have.
Oh, absolutely.
That'll be good. Wow. Crazy to see here.
Yeah, someone in chat just said it wouldn't be a Tubbo event without tech pauses.
Whoa.
Outrageous. That is outrageous. Moderators, can we, come on.
I didn't know my alt was in the chat. No, I'm kidding. I'm kidding.
That's crazy.
I wouldn't say that.
That's crazy.
I wouldn't say that.
Absolutely diabolical.
I mean, this is interesting, though. I wonder, like, how this affects the runner's mentals. You know? Like, this is tough.
No,
for
totally.
Both. For both, because, like, on the side of CPK, who is presumably, I would presume at this point that CPK was the person that had both tech issues, probably.
Mm-hmm.
So you're on the side of CPK, you're like, all right, like, I'm feeling pretty good, but, like, I'm having these problems. What's going on with that? And Ebbo, you're like, are you getting like really anxious? Is that gonna like matter in your play? You're gonna play maybe too aggressively once we get going.
They're communicating.
Yeah.
Something about this being allowed or not? Who knows? I'm sure it's fine.
It's fine.
I'm sure it's fine. They're all here to put on a good show.
Oliver's out there as well. Shout out Oliver.
Yeah.
In the background.
Someone read his lips. What's he saying right now?
He's saying, I love Midoffs Live.
He's saying,
I love Midoffs Live.
I love Midoffs Live. What's wrong?
It's true. It's true. We'll figure it out. Ebo locked in.
Yeah.
Like stone cold locked in.
I didn't notice that someone joined.
Looks like
the
we're
live.
hearing an unprecedented bug
You can
from
type something in
CBK.
chat or
Cannot click into his inventory.
watch
Which,
or just
again, I have been
passing
speedrunning for a long time.
Either
I've
way.
never heard of that. I've never heard of that.
That is some weird tomfoolery.
Do you think, here's my question, Tubbo. Can we blame CPK? I think we can.
You think he's done the Super TF keyboard strategy?
Actually, I haven't seen this. That's a little
that's
chicken.
a pretty little guy. I think he's over there.
Maybe he tried to sabotage Evo and accidentally sabotaged himself.
I believe.
Oh,
That could happen.
That's a classic.
So the actual
happen.
live part when
But
they're
Evo locked
announcing
in.
something.
That's what I'm noticing. Like,
It's not
something to watch out for. I'm
happening.
trying to think about how this is going to matter for later games.
don't
Like,
really know
Stone
when.
Cold Killer. Ready to go.
Maybe it's
Oh,
gonna
absolutely.
last longer.
Oh, that was easy.
And the issue is fixed. We are going for a third restart.
Wait, I love the sound effect for that. The issue got fixed, and it was like the advancement sound
Yeah.
effect for like Return to Sender. That was awesome.
We are
Because, like
back.
it
W
said
production.
on the website. Like
Rigged, guys. It's not rigged. It's
it
fair.
would start at
It's gonna be
6,
fine.
like half.
All
fixed.
CBK has to do is exactly what he did before,
Yeah,
and
he can because
he can.
if not one thing, he is consistent.
30
Like, we gotta be
minutes
honest about something. Like,
fast.
CBK made top
5.
4 of a mid-offs. Like,
Yeah.
the dude is
5
legit.
6.
He is serious.
He's just our mini punching bag right now
Actually,
because
my
we love him.
life would start.
Yeah,
But
and also
then-
because on his
so
walkout, he
I-
asked us to call him the oldest man here.
He specifically
tell
asked
you
for
That
that.
was a submitted readout.
Wow.
something.
That's awesome. I respect
when
it.
it's gonna happen.
Oh, yeah.
I wish I could tell you, but
yeah.
I don't really know.
So we'll be hopping into this again. It will be another Desert Temple.
And it's time. You know, they say third time's the charm. Let's see Evo versus CPK. Come on, guys. You got this.
Let's see what we got here. Should be hopping in any second, and it's right now, Tubbo.
Bang.
We're hopping back in. Another lava
Alrighty.
pool right at the
Oh,
spawn.
yeah. And I think also you might be able to see gravel in that water pool next to
Yeah,
it.
we have-
Oh, and there's some down there also in that river.
Yeah, we got
Next to
a
the desert
river
temple.
right next to the Desert Temple here. Gonna be
And
nice.
down they go. Maybe one of them just stands on that pressure plate for the hell of it.
I mean,
You
it
know?
would be really funny. I mean, it could. You never know.
We've
You
seen
gotta
a
be safe.
couple of those in the mid-offs, actually.
Gotta be safe. Look at how I like this camera angle. We get to see
yeah.
the TNT go up.
Bang.
This is called a high TNT here.
And Evo's
Diamonds
doing a lot.
again.
Dude,
And there were multiple.
3 diamonds, another diamond pickaxe. Wow.
Wow, indeed.
Got a couple of good desert temples lined up.
I mean,
Don't
really,
we
8
just?
iron as well. Only 2 diamonds. Only 2 diamonds.
Oh, only 2?
So
Okay.
no diamond
Oh, wow,
pickaxe.
gravel immediately on the exit for Evo.
Yeah,
Gonna blow
I'm
that up
surprised
straight away.
CPK didn't grab this right away. Maybe he did and I missed it, but
Maybe he saw some gravel in a place closer to where he wants to build his portal.
maybe.
And maybe there was some entities around there for some food.
That is absolutely possible. Yeah, gonna have to be going back now for the gravel. I don't like this
Yeah.
from CPK. I think Evo's line, something we talk about a lot in speedrunning, linearity. We want to have linear lines that you find for speedrunning, and I like Evo's a lot more.
Yeah, he really knows what he's doing. He's
really
very
does.
commanding. And like you'd expect that with an average time of 13:51, wouldn't you?
Yeah, that is a crazy average time. Absolutely crazy. So we're going to see the crafts come out here. We're going to see a diamond sword at some point. Maybe not right now. Maybe you make it before the fortress. But we're going to see iron pickaxe, iron shovel for the side of both runners. We're going to see flint and steels come out. And I'm not noticing... Tubbo, correct me if I'm wrong. I don't think I saw any distraction gold for either of these runners. Yeah, there's none.
No, nothing.
Which is a little bit surprising on a Desert Temple seat here.
Yeah. Something I will say, look at how focused they both are. Look at their eye movements even, darting around the screen.
Yeah.
Super, super intense. Evo immediately entering. We're looking at a sub 3 enter. And we're going to be setting off the E-Ray.
Absolutely.
For those of you who are watching who might not know what an E-ray is, when you change the shape of your Minecraft screen and press F3, there is a counter called the E counter. E standing for entities. Bastions will typically have, what, 40 plus entities?
30 to 40, I would say, yeah.
And it is a stables.
Another stables, another potential option for triple the gap.
Yeah.
The triple in the middle, which is the easiest variation, which is really nice. Gonna see here also, CBK again grabbing food in this overworld. Really interesting to see because it's such a variance and it's so aggressive for Evbo because there's no golden apple this time. There's not even one mistake that you can do, and you just died on the last seed.
Yeah, that's got to really be affecting how you're replaying this, how you're going over it in your head.
So how safe are we going to play here as we start the triple the gap is going to be really important. Oh, we didn't get the block down, and this is a disaster for Evbo.
It's low on health now.
Can block it off, but there's going to be more picks. We have to get higher. We have to get higher.
Okay, and he looks to have saved that. 6 health to spare, 3 hearts.
What's up?
Downing that rotten flesh.
This is he's gonna take 7 centuries to heal like 4 hearts here. This is really hard. Has to play the rest of this triple the gap very slow because of this. Hey, are we gonna rip this?
Wait, are we doing? Is this single triple?
No, we're not gonna do single triple. We have the setup for triple the gap, but this is so aggressive.
Yeah.
Oh, go for
wow.
This. I mean, I'm shocked that we're not gonna. Okay, so what we're doing, this is smart. We're gonna overlap like healing our health with overlapping as much as we can, crafting wise, inventory wise.
Yeah.
Before this, so the reason Ebo's crafting another gold block is because the piglins are gonna de-aggro at some point because of how long that he's taking, and is then gonna mine the block down here, which is gonna be safer for where he's at.
There we go, and now we're getting down to bad gap.
He really should mine the gold block. I think this is a little bit too low, but it will probably still be okay. Throwing a lot of gold, doesn't want to take any chances this time. Very nice that that's a crossbow piglin right there. This sword guy also isn't angry, which is really nice.
Yeah,
and
especially how close he mined that gold block as well.
Yeah, I'm actually quite surprised that that sword piglin was not mad, especially because the crossbow guy was. But Callum made so much time back, Tubbo, and is going to be doing the triple the gap as well, and looked really strong on it on the last seed.
Oh my gosh, and also look at the health and food situation. 6 cooked steak.
Yeah, I think that's really to watch out for. So it's not just going to be for the Bastion. It's not even just going to be for the Fortress. It's going to be for the whole rest of the run. Ebo is going to have to be hunger resetting, unless he hits some animals on the blind portal.
Totally. And also, if we saw just a minute there, Evbo killing a pig, so he might even lose a little bit more time on the trades as well. One pig down.
Yeah,
there's a lot of gold to get through with triple the gap, and they got a gold block from the triple.
Yeah.
Chest.
Also, Ebo getting the backup gold block, so there is going to be a lot of gold blocks to trade. Normally, you get a lot of piglins from triple the gap, but I don't know how many Ebo really carried through, especially because of the late aggro.
Oh wow! Trying to be really surgically done from Callum there. Did you see that?
Yeah,
He's now located the bad gap. No, we let the pigs down. Let the pigs down.
Maybe we want to do this first.
Maybe we're playing it super safe, but they'll lose aggro.
Yeah.
I think I saw Fulham gesture his thumb.
Yeah.
There we go.
So we're gonna punch a pig or something.
Yeah.
Where are the pigs though? There's 0.
Oh, mining the Gilded. Okay, it's in the similar spot to where Evbo mining that gold block.
I am really worried that CBK is going to have like 4 piglins. I'm actually really worried.
That would be heartbreaking. After doing triple the gap for 4 pigs, that would be just heartbreaking.
It's not looking good. I'm also surprised that Ebo still hasn't crafted the diamond sword. Those diamonds are just taking up space in his inventory. Yeah. We're starting to see a lot more of the trades come through here, so we still need a lot more pearls. We have a good amount of fire res. Watch for the obby count. We're at 20
he's at
now.
20. Perfect. Fire resing. Oh my god, I think he might be. Is he out?
Yeah, I mean, we have 5 explosives. We have the TNT
7 explosives.
For the bed. 7, yeah. So that's amazing. Ruin portal right there. No runner's going to go for that.
What if it's the looting free?
It could be the loot. Maybe that's the variance for CBK.
That's the variance.
Maybe it's the variance. And it's going to actually see it back here. I honestly would not be surprised.
I wonder
CBK
what's
likes
in that
going
chest.
for stuff like this.
What if it is, you know? There's always that little what if in my mind every time I see a ruin portal.
You never know. Is CBK actually going to go for this, or are we just building out here? The chest is right there.
Pyda.
Gonna be seeing. We're looking for that blue on the pie chart. So we're trying to cross these corners. Get the blue. It's that way. You want to grab the chest, CBK. You want to grab it.
Go on.
I mean, Ebo though out. No sign of the fortress. So again, the second seed in a row here, Tubbo, where the fortress has not been super easy to see from the Bastion.
Yeah,
That was a really close pro from Ebo. Almost at the ceiling there. I was a little bit
I was
worried about
really
that.
scared about that as well. He did, however, have enough health to save himself with another pearl.
Yes, but you have to be so careful. He's down to 8 rotten flesh, and again, no golden apples.
I reckon they're anticipating hunger resetting on the blind.
Yes.
They have to.
You have to, yeah. You have to, but then you have to hunger reset in the stronghold again, and probably when you find the portal, and all these other things where it just gets so frustrating, and it loses you so much time, and it's all just so risky in a best of one.
Mm-hmm. Like, on paper, looking purely at the stats, Evbo wins this. But, dude, as we saw earlier, anything can happen.
He can't find the spawner. Or not even the spawner, literally the fortress.
Yeah. He's going down, trying to find some more open terrain.
Skeleton.
Yeah, they're not going to be his friends.
I mean, even with the skeleton, like, just, like, one shot from a skeleton is like 2 rotten flesh. So it's just really
Did
annoying.
he just see something?
I think I saw that for
there?
I think I saw
Yeah,
that for
I think I did as well.
No, I
No,
think
it's a pass.
It's Basalt.
You're kidding me.
I'm really surprised we're not seeing a Pyre again here.
Yeah, Oh,
is that
he's
it?
found it. It's buried. You're joking.
It's pretty buried in this ravine, but I think they could have found this definitely earlier than
Like,
they
looking
did.
at that low terrain down there where you're starting to see that lava ocean would have made it so much easier to spot this sooner.
Absolutely.
Doing some head hitters. That's
I like
gain
it.
a little bit of
W
time.
movement.
Yeah.
The parkour civ guy, I like it.
Parkour got himself, and he's at the spawner. Gonna pop another fire res, make sure we're not taking any unnecessary damage, and we're staying back from the blazes to avoid any melee. Very well done. Now, setting up TNT Donut, for those of you who don't know what that is, you place a 8 ring of Netherrack around it and 4 TNT, and it blows up every block but the spawner. It is, I think, the best way to clear out the spawner.
It's basically the best way to clear out the spawner, yeah. It's
And
really,
we're
really
doing
good.
a little bit of plumbing.
Wait, what was in the chest? I missed it. He opened the chest and I missed it. We were too focused on the donut. I don't think there's anything crazy because I think we.
I heard a sigh behind us, so
yeah, nothing
potentially
too
not
amazing. But Ebo just getting into fire now.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, it's really, really ahead here still. But again, anything can happen. The food situation is a serious problem, so that is something to really watch out for. But so many explosives on the side of Evbo. It's going to be really nice.
Doubling back now, trying to find some different
I think this
terrain.
terrain is way better.
Yeah, really.
This, I think you're going to be able to see the fort pretty easily.
I think. Oh, actually, I'm not sure if Ebbo followed this similar path. Actually,
no. Ebbo
Oh
went
wait, but
way
he's in the lava.
higher.
Maybe this is the different. This is the variant.
This actually could totally be the variant.
And you might see just the leg poking out.
I honestly would be shocked if I don't see it after like one more pearl here. I think I saw it. On
Yeah,
the
I think
left.
I just saw it over there as well.
Well, we'll see if they see it here now.
That's up to Cal to figure out.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, this is a good thing though. You can tell they can't hear us.
Yeah,
we
are literally pointing where it is. Oh, and wouldn't you look at that? He is now measuring at the 9-minute mark, almost 10.
Evbo with the measurement here.
I don't think the blaze rates have been kind to him though, by any means.
Yeah, like 3 for maybe 8 so far. Whoa, really hard to get the eye measurement here for Evbo.
Flicked off of it. Raw input off, just double checking. What are we seeing here? That is a really skinny bit of screen.
Yeah, Evbo is.
Oh, the eye broke as well.
Yes, so the first eye can break. The second eye will never break, but it means that Evo's going to have to get an extra rod here. Evo, notably the only runner who doesn't use Tool Screen, which is a very prominent program for speedrunners nowadays. So very interesting that his eye measurement is going to be slightly different from everyone else's, and it might take a little bit more time.
But listen, he does have the fastest personal best on the tournament using that.
He really does, which is crazy.
Makes you think, how much time could he have saved from using the other one? I'm going to say not a massive amount.
No, it's definitely not a massive amount, but it just can be a little bit more awkward here. And CPK, unfortunately, running into the same problems as Evbo.
Yeah, he's lost in the exact same terrain that Evbo was lost in.
It's going to be tough here.
If he doesn't spot it in the ravine, the fortress in the ravine, he could potentially fall massively behind.
And is going to lose the food advantage that he has here by pearling so much around here.
I mean, you say that, he still has 3 steak.
Yeah, but 3 steak, I mean, it can go really quick. It's going to have the rotten flesh, I'm assuming.
And we're replay scanning.
Yeah, I think this makes a lot of sense. So it's 10 away still, which is not great.
Evbo needs 1 more rod, and he is off this spawner.
Gonna be tough here. A lot of hoglins in the way for CPK as well, and Evbo
oh my gosh, what a race! Oliver, do something!
There's the rod. We are good to go.
He's gone.
But what's this terrain about? How do we get out of here?
Yeah, it's very... I think he has to go up. I think the low terrain here would be a mistake. I would... Like, after the fortress, I think it's fine to maybe play more low terrain, because you've got to get down to what? Y40?
Yeah,
to blind into the stronghold?
Yep, that is a really good point. These runners are going to try and get as low as possible. for that. About 53, not crazy low, but we'll probably dig down or something. But this terrain is actually really opened up for him, and has like a really clean line to just kind of waltz through this, even with the low food for pearls.
Look, you can see how Fulham's even feeling confused by whereabouts.
It's tough. I mean, especially when you see it happen to both runners, that's how you know it's a tough seed.
Yeah.
You know, not just an RNG thing, just a tough one.
And there's the pearl.
Gonna be digging down here for the stronghold.
Where is this thing, man?
Fulham looking confused, trying to help his student. Evbo gonna be
and
in
let's see if it hits.
The stronghold here. I mean, this is sub 15 pace, a very fast time still.
Oh, so fast. And he's in. Let's have a look at the preemptive.
Not seeing anything great. We're really looking for
maybe back there for a second.
Y
Yeah,
shape.
there we go.
That Y shape is going to be really nice for
going through the hidden
here. And we can see
there
here
we go.
that it might end up being exactly what Evbo wants to see.
He's going right to it. Right to it. And there's the hunger reset we were talking about.
Absolutely. Really nicely done for Evbo here.
Bang.
And are you going to see the 0?
Ooh, maybe. And honestly, I'd say he's probably good enough at 0. Even if it's a caged spawn, he might still be able to hit it. But he knows he is ahead.
He's ahead by a lot.
Yeah, maybe not forcing it, but style points, come on.
Style points are definitely something.
Want to see a 0.
It's 058. It is absolutely not going to be possible. That 058 basically means that it is a very cage spawn. These runners spawn at Y50, and the surface is at 58, and that is just too much of a dig.
Yeah, that is crazy. So we're going to be setting up for the 1 cycle.
Yes, it's going to be a 1 cycle here.
He has a bow in his hotbar, looking like we're probably going to be firing off the half bow. Be no reason to not.
Absolutely. I mean, the reason to not is that you're guaranteed a 3-minute perch here, I believe.
Yeah.
And your opponent isn't in the fortress yet, but I still think that,
the dragon took one for the crystal.
I think it's still one of those things where you almost want to, like, even though it's not a 0, you still want to show off that, like, you know how to do this.
Yeah.
It's for the other opponents as well.
It's stylish, bro.
Yeah. Absolutely. I think you're gonna hear a real word from.
You can see
CPK.
now he's going as far back as he can between those towers, trying to get the perch to happen.
Absolutely. We want to go to about Y70 here. Is that a perch? No, not Y70.
He's trolling.
Yeah. C70 for Evbo is about where you want to be, but sitting back about as far as possible is good here.
Oh yeah. Didn't shoot out the cage towers. Confident he can do it in 7 explosives. I mean, I'd be shocked if he couldn't.
Hey, hanging around. Bounce out. Looked at an Enderman.
Oh.
Being too silly. Being too silly. Has to deal with this now. Where is the Enderman? There it is.
Where's he looking? What's he doing?
But now the Enderman isn't going to
Bro, if that attacked him in the fountain, we're in trouble.
Yeah, that's what he's trying to deal with right now. And there we go.
He got it. Oh my god. Playing it safe. Playing it totally safe. Dragon's still not perched though, so he hasn't finished the first perch.
No. Has the time though. This is a little bit of an awkward end island. The terrain is not that amazing here.
Yeah.
A little bit awkward.
You know what? I've played some ranked matches with far worse end terrain than this. We're talking like massive gaps in front of the fountain. I'm like, what?
It can get absolutely wild in this version for it.
Especially in no reset, I'm sure.
I have had times where I have pearled and I have landed at like Y2 on the Obsidian Tower. It is terrifying.
Oh my god.
It can get really terrifying.
Oh my god.
This dragon is really fireballing. I think this is going to be the perch though.
Like it could be
that looks very aggressive.
The snap.
It is going to be the snap. Evbo very confident.
Oh, already on the right side. Brilliant.
And this looks great.
1, 2, 3.
Not a clean third bed, but I think it's going to be okay.
5 and 6 explosives.
There it is.
Too shabby, Evbo. Closing this out just above the 16-minute mark. Can I get a hand for Evbo?
Really nicely done. Able to lock in after everything that happened, play that seed really smoothly, and on so little food, Tubbo. Very, very
impressive. Oh, yeah. 100%. Little bit hairy in the Bastion, where we almost died for a second time.
Absolutely.
Managed to do it. Give a round of applause for CPK as well. What an absolute legend.
Really trooper. Great sport.
Oh,
both of them. Fulham and CPK, great sports in that game. I mean, tough to find the fortress there. But
really is.
I really liked the game plan that Fulham and CBK went into this with. To play it safe, to bank on deaths, and it honestly almost worked out for them.
It really did.
It really
if
did.
Only the fortress wasn't so difficult, man.
I honestly think CBK would have made up a lot of time if they got to the fort around the same time.
I really thought he was going to take that low terrain when they were already so low at the lava ocean.
I love the play.
The decision there to go up just was the final nail in the coffin.
Yeah. Going to be tough. I mean, these splits, they do not do the whole game justice. CBK really put it all out there. And Evbo, though, looking strong. I mean, even though it was a little shaky, like we're saying, the fact that Evbo can play that low food is going to be something that is going to make opponents against him not going to want to pick Shipwreck.
Yeah.
Not going to want to pick Desert Temple. And that opens the door for Evbo to be able to play his favorite C-types like Ruin Portal.
100%. Also, those splits as well. Evbo entering more than a minute in the Nether faster is just crazy.
Really aggressive.
But what do you say we listen to the winner himself? Hey, Lexi, how's it going?
Oh, hey! I'm a little scared to talk to you, actually, after Mid-Offs 3. You actually wiped the floor with me. Curry, get over here. We need to take this guy out. So that was a crazy, crazy game. How are you feeling after that?
I'm definitely feeling... I'm feeling a little shaky. I'm honestly just so grateful that CPK gave me a reset. I loaded up the computer. I think I was so zoned in, and I didn't even realize that 30 seconds in, I had no game audio. And my mouse sensitivity was halved from, I think it was Johnny, so I'm going to blame Johnny on that one. Yeah, truly grateful for CPK to give me that reset. And I got to play a game like I feel like I could play. Maybe I was a little slower on that seed. It was really weird fort. But we got it done.
There were a couple of scary, scary moments. I was stressed watching. A couple moments in Bastion, obviously that Enderman down there in the end. How are you feeling during those moments? Were there any moments where you went, am I going to lose to CPK?
I mean, there was... so in the fort, I accidentally broke the wrong block, and that just almost made my game go way downhill. I think that just comes down to on-stage nerves. There's just some micro mistakes that I have to clean up if I'm going to try to, place up there with Johnny. But yeah, I'm feeling good, I think.
We will always blame Johnny. So obviously, talking about the nerves, there's a bit of an elephant in the room. You have face reveal today.
Yep.
Hey! Do you feel like that gave into any nerves? How are you feeling sitting down in person?
I honestly think I just care more about my speedrunning than the face reveal. I just want to put up some good times. I want to put on a good show, and I want to show everyone what I'm capable of.
That's what we want to hear. We did also notice you didn't go for the zero cycle.
Yeah.
Will we be seeing you jump for the beef today?
I definitely will attempt to jump for the beef. Not on that zero. That was probably one of the hardest ones to hit. That wasn't the time to do it. So I'm looking for something a little easier that I could go for.
Well, speaking of, who do you think is going to be an easier target from our roster today?
I would love to play Durapshu. I would love to play against that guy. Yeah.
Hey, it could happen. There's a world where it happens, right? Yeah. I've seen the script. But you have been known as a fearful force, you and Infume during Mid-Offs 3. Do you feel like you're kind of carrying that momentum? Do you feel like you're a force to be reckoned with?
Absolutely, yeah. I think Infume and I just have the best chemistry. In my humble opinion, he's the fastest speedrunner in the world. So anything he tells me, I just shut up and listen to, and I can't really go wrong with that, unless I mess up like I just did a little bit ago, but...
You two probably got a little too much chemistry, actually. I think
maybe a little too much.
Might be a bit problematic to winning. But obviously you win the most recent Mid-Offs. There hasn't been that long of a turnover since then. How has the practicing been? Did you stop for a bit? Have you been going non-stop?
I've been playing a lot since the last Mid-Offs. I've definitely hit some notable achievements. I actually, I think 10 seconds before Johnny's match ended, I almost hit another sub 10. Had to queue ranked while I was waiting, but so I've definitely been feeling really good speedrunning, and it's just such an awesome sport to get into.
Well, good job. We're looking forward to seeing you in the next game.
Thank you.
Corey, Toby, what have we got next?
Well, what we have next is certainly a special matchup. How do you think this is gonna go?
I think this is my favorite match of the first 4.
Honestly, yeah, I think I'm with you. Oh my god, I think it's going to be so close as well. A previous mid-offs champion versus an absolute newcomer.
Newcomer who has put in so much time. I have been seeing on all social media, Sandwich Lord has been grinding like every single day. Practice for mid-offs, practice for mid-offs, practice for mid-offs. And it has been so worthwhile because Tubbo, he is one of the few players in today's competition with a sub 10.
Oh, yeah. Oh, absolutely. But also, we have to address the elephant in the room. SP737
I forgot about
playing with a controller. You see him holding it up there. I don't know if we can see that. He has always speedran with a controller. And he won mid-off season 2.
It's insane.
Insane.
It's absolutely unreal. Like, I can't even imagine, as someone who's so familiar with the speedrun tech and so familiar with all the little intricacies that you have to do, trying to imagine doing that without a mouse and keyboard as, oh my goodness, look at all this cool stuff.
Yeah.
This is so awesome.
What a beautiful arena we found ourselves in
great.
today.
I know, it's so cool. I mean, just to imagine what SB has to do is so unbelievable. That is one way to do that, yeah. Saw a lot of tweets about that. That was a good one. I like that
Phil's
one.
death.
Phil's it did a
I saw that baby zombie.
It was good. It was really good. The chicken's I think my favorite. W pose. The bees are also great. It's just so cool. It's just so cool. It's so surreal to be here. When you were doing like all the player introductions, I was like, I can't get emotional yet. Like we didn't even start the show. Like it's just like crazy to be here. It's unbelievable. Oh my goodness. Look at this matchup here, Tubbo.
Whoa. These head-to-heads are wild. This personal best on Sandwich Lord, also a little bit out of date by the looks of it. But look at these average times. That is so interesting. I think we can't really pull conclusions from the average times. SB's sample size of matches is so low. I think it's maybe even less than 30 matches for his average time.
SB, I think, out of maybe any player today, except for Nominal, I'm not sure, has not, like, grinded that much. Obviously, everyone here is very, very confident, but SB, busy guy. Like, has a lot going on.
Absolutely.
So, I mean, maybe hasn't put in the craziest amount of work, but something we haven't talked about, his coach, Silver, in my opinion, the best coach, bar none, period.
What about yourself? Above yourself?
I mean, we'll see. We're basically tied in like mid-off stuff. We've both won with a student. We've both won with points. So
oh yeah, fair enough.
I mean, Silver is an incredible coach. I think I think what separates him from the other coaches is his approach to the game is so surreal. Like it is exactly what you want from someone who treats this game as a professional. And I think
he's very analytical almost with how he looks at the game.
Very analytical. I mean, he's talked to me about like, I'm trying to cut out watching random TV and stuff because I want to only VOD review. I want to only VOD review. Like, he is so dedicated to his craft, so like dialed in, and I think also just a very calm demeanor, which I think helps a lot. I think they have great chemistry.
Yeah, totally. Oh my gosh. See them just getting set up now. Oh, they're configuring the in-ears, making sure they can't hear anything we're saying during the match.
Absolutely.
No spoilers.
So what are your thoughts on this Molly Sandwich Lord pairing? I think it's really cool, and Molly's done a great job coaching Sandwich Lord.
I don't know if they knew each other before mid-offs, but they certainly have good rapport, like we saw in the opening video, and across the so many training streams they've both done together. It is like, they're dialed in.
They're dialed in. I love Sandwich Lord's shirt, by the way. I think it is really funny. I love our shirts too, but I love Sandwich Lord's shirt.
Sandwich Lord's hat is an excellent
He's just such an interesting player. I mean, really did not have, as you said, like any speedrun experience going into this. But I mean, you ask like any Minecraft player, one of, if not the best movement player period in the world. Just unreal. And that translates so well to speedrunning.
His parkour warrior world records?
Yeah.
I didn't even know you could jump like that.
Unreal.
It looked like he's just gliding, effortlessly gliding through parkour matches.
Unreal.
Insane.
Yeah.
Whenever he's on MCC Island and I see him queuing, I log off. I'm like, I can't get a win today. There's no way.
Yeah, I mean, he's just next level. Like, he is so good, and that's why I'm so excited to see him speedrun today, because he's always been a player that I've always wanted to take this kind of leap, and he's absolutely done so.
Oh, yeah. Sandwich Lord, we're so damn proud of you.
I just can't get over this controller. I really can't. Like, every time like it's CPK or SB like holding it, I'm like, what is? How do you do that?
We're officially 2 games into the tournament. Why don't we have a look at how this bracket's filling out?
Yeah,
we're gonna see
Wow.
Johnny versus Evbo.
Yeah.
Johnny, who just got a 10:04 personal best mere minutes ago, versus Evbo, the fastest average time in the tournament. To say goodbye to either of these two players is going to be devastating.
I mean, I think the bracket so far has gone how people would expect. Everyone wants to see John A versus Evbo. It's going to be a great game that we're only 2 games away from seeing. So don't go anywhere. I mean, that's going to be awesome. That's going to be so cool to see.
Dude, maybe, dare I say, that John A versus Evbo match might be one of our best shots that isn't the grand final
of a 0.
A sub 10. No, not of a 0. I think we're going to see plenty of zeros today.
Really?
I think, honestly, when we're looking at Sandwich Lord, when we're looking at Max, when we're looking at John A and Evbo, there is just, they are so tight that the 0 might only be the way to get the leg up.
Yes.
Like, if you're behind and your opponent has only just entered the end, you're gonna have to force it. You're gonna have to build up as high as you can.
Yep.
Even if it's a weird side setup, you're going to have to go for it because there's nothing you can do to save time.
I mean, you're absolutely right. Like, when you're at this high level, like a lot of the coaches are, the 0 cycle is basically the separator for so many people because there's so many talented speedrunners at that like roughly same level where if you're not hitting the 0, you know your opponent's going to enter the end 5 or 10 seconds behind you and just hit it and win. So
absolutely.
That is something where in this John A Evbo game is absolutely something to watch out for. And I think whoever comes out of that is going to have a lot of confidence going into the grand finals.
Oh, absolutely. The winner of that game, their ego must feel fantastic.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
You gotta feel great.
Like, also, they both play so much ranked.
Yes.
They play so much ranked. They play so much private room.
They're
Maybe more
dedicated.
so on John A's side of things, because, God, it's all he does. It's all he does.
It's so funny. I mean, you never would have thought that originally, but speedrunning has really gotten all these people so much closer together.
Yeah.
And I think, I mean, I don't know how much we talked about it, but Sandwich Lord was my pick to win mid-offs because...
No,
I
really?
think,
the newcomer comes and sweeps it all.
I think he's just so... I think movement is such an underrated skill, and obviously a lot of these people have, like, experience playing Minecraft, but, like, Sandwich Lord's movement is so unparalleled where when it is going to be, like, him versus John A, him versus Evbo in the final, potentially, that is going to be a huge difference maker, and I just really respect the amount of time he's put in. And I think that has to pay off. I'd like to believe that it can pay off here today.
Absolutely. You know what? I really feel like this is the one match today we could do with almost an SB hand cam. You know what I mean? Like, a controller and a mouse. Side by side. He's using half the controller in one hand.
Like,
He's got a mouse with 4 million side buttons on the other. It's just insane.
And I feel like I'm qualified to talk about this because I don't know if you remember. I did like 80 speedruns with one arm. So
oh my God,
I know what it's like to play with, let's say, unconventional controls. I can't imagine, like, to me, it's almost like trying to blink with one eye, like trying to like wink and stuff, like trying to do 2 different things. Like your hands are just not meant to play one controller, one mouse. It's wild to me. It's so wild.
What's the bet he can play the piano? You know what I'm saying?
Oh my God. Yeah. The dexterity.
Like, maybe we gotta sign him up for lessons if he wins this. Lessons on us.
Think about all the other things that he's accomplished in Minecraft. I mean, this is someone who's played hardcore for so long, done so many crazy things, and has done it with that. Like, just crazy.
Absolutely. I can't fathom playing Java Minecraft with a controller. It's unfathomable.
I don't.
Do I look flabbergasted?
You look very flabbergasted. I can't even think of the last time I played with a controller, like, period, for anything. Like, I'm just a mouse and keyboard guy. Like, this is how it goes.
Controllers have really good places with, like, story games.
Yeah.
And maybe couch co-op's always so fun. Yeah. Minecraft Xbox 360, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, couch co-op, incredible.
Well, we're going to see here. We should be jumping in soon.
I know we've spoken about SB a lot, but that's how he plays life still.
Yeah.
That's how he plays on the deadliest Minecraft SMP.
Crazy.
Controller! I can't believe it.
No, it's just wild. Interesting. I'd be curious. I hope Lexi gets the chance to maybe ask in the interview. Like, how do you get to that point? Like, how did you just decide, like, I'm not gonna just only play controller. I'll use one hand for the mouse. Like, how did you get to that set of controls?
I feel like it's got to be
Well,
like growing up playing on
Mr.
console,
Mrs.,
like your Xbox 360,
whoever you
your
are,
PlayStation, maybe even Nintendo Switch.
Yeah,
hell,
think I'm going
probably
to
not Nintendo
end
Switch.
this stream
But I feel like you've
because
got to
I believe
migrate
it's
from
going
that
to go
and
on
then
for
get into Java
a very
from
long
playing
time.
on Bedrock console, Windows 10
And
Edition.
I will stream
And
again when the actual
then just
life
old
is
habits.
almost
There it
gonna
is.
start.
It is.
That's the controller.
So,
I'd like to also mention
It's not even a Pro
come back
controller.
again.
It looks
It's
like
not even an Xbox Pro
I
controller.
don't really
it looks
know
like he also
when
keeps it
it
in
is, but it's
pristine shape. Like sometimes you see these people coming with like the grubbiest mouse
half
you've
hour
like ever
before
seen in your life.
6.
That actually looks really pristine. He takes
So,
care of it.
You can
He's a
then
man who's here
come
today
back.
on business. He's
Dude,
here
I
today to
know.
win.
Maybe,
Yeah.
or he just cleaned it before the
You
event.
can watch somebody else.
I'm like, oh, this is gonna be on.
I
We're gonna get the
respect
grime
that.
off of this time.
I respect that. I respect that.
Dude, that's W Uncup there, man.
I mean, all right. So I gave my prediction. I think Samus was winning the whole thing. Who do you think's winning this game here? I mean, SB, Midoff's 2 champion,
yeah.
and went undefeated in Midoff's 2.
Yeah, he, in his entire Midoff's career, he has yet to lose a single match. And that right there is legacy. Sandwich Lord might be the newcomer, but I've got to put my
See
bets
you
on
in a couple
SB
of
for this one.
hours.
Like, come on, keep it going. Never dropping a match. That's incredible.
It is